Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, supporting gambling. About to try to win $2 million. It's probably not going to happen, but hey, we can dream. So right here we have a lottery ticket with a bunch of gold bars. For those of you guys that remember WWE Mayhem, you may remember this is the premium currency before they just made you buy everything because their game was making no money and nobody was buying gold. So with that said, we have a $20 scratch off right here, and we are going to see if we can win some money. Let me get a light on here before we get started because it's a little dark. All right. So we have like 25 chances to actually win money. So our first number is 35. You might not be able to see this. Let's zoom in a little better here. You guys can actually see what's going on. All right. So there's a 35. It looks like we got our first loser. And of course, they like to give you numbers that are like 1 or 2 off. What would we have won? Whopping $40 at a 2x multiplier. So we would have won $80. Yippee-ki-yay. All right, so we're not winning $2 million, but we could win about $1.9 million. Not likely. All right, so we got a 28. We got a 34. And that would be worth $100. At a 5x multiplier, so that would have been $500. Not happening. Get that zoom going a little bit so you can see how badly I'm losing here. All right, third scratch. We have a 23. That's a 24. That's a 25. They're really trying to troll me. And that would have been $2 million. Well, I guess we're not winning $2 million on this one. So, unfortunately, I have to keep doing shit like this for you guys. All right, so now we got a 42, 33. This is another loser. And that would have been $2,000 at a 1x. So $2,000 down the drain. Next up, we have a 47 on the scratch off. We got a 38. We got a 17. We got a 31. Good for $40 at a 1x. They want to be cheap with the multipliers, let me tell you. All right, next up we have a 37. I don't even think we matched one number yet. That would have been good for $10,000. But unfortunately, fuck you, NetherRealm. All right, next up we have a 48. That is a 43. That's not it. We have a 59. And we have a 51. That would have been good for $200, but we got fucked. No money from me. All right. Next up, we have a 4, a 41, a 59, a 26. And I think you have to match all 3 numbers. We haven't had a single match. So obviously this game is rigged. We're probably not going to match anything. There's a 6, 24, 22, and 54. So that is another dud. $500 at a whopping 1x. So you have to actually just match one of the numbers. I thought it was all of them, but we haven't matched a single number yet. Knock on wood, it could still happen. All right, so we got a 32, we got a 3, a 53, a 54. That would have been worth $2,000 at a 1x multiplier. So far we are losing bad. All right, we got a 21, a 41, a 26, a 53. And that would have been good for $50. At a 10x multiplier, so that would have been $500, but instead, we get nothing. All right, so we got a 52, a 55, 29, 53, and that would have been good for $100 at a 5x multiplier, so that would have been $500. Next up, we have a 58, a 25, a 43, and a 22. And that would have been worth $50 at a 10x multiplier. So a lot of $500 divisibles. Instead, we just lose everything. Just lose it all. All right, so you can see that so far, I don't think we matched a single number. We will double check this, but I don't think we did. And I think we just have to match any number. But so far, I'm not seeing a single number. All right, let's keep going. 39 and a 7, 56 and a 15. That would have been good for $200 at a 1x multiplier. All right, now we have a 9. We have 29, a 31, an 11, And that would have been good for 50 bucks at a 1x multiplier. So still losing hard. We haven't won a single one of these yet. All right, game 16. We get a 16. There's a 16. There is a winner here. And we won. Looks like we got our money back, 20 bucks. So, hey, got our money back at least. So, 16, 16. All right, so that's probably just get our money back and go put it in another one. All right, so we got 19, we got 8, got 49, 44. That would have been $200 at a 1x. Now we have a 46, 33, 17, 31. That would have been good for $40 at a 2x multiplier. So now we got a 12. There's a 24, a 51, 55. And that would have been good for $2 million. Yeah, they'll never give me that. I would love to see $2 million. That's just not going to happen. All right, so we got 45, 17, 22, and 49. So that would have been good for $10,000 at a 1x multiplier. But there's more. We have 5 bonus games, so we could win more money. So you have to get 3 like amounts in the bonus game. So this one we have to match all 3. In this column, we just have to match the 1, which we did match 16. So we came out even. So let's see if we can get 3. There's 50, 50. Nope. 200. That's a loss. But there's more. So, yeah, they just gave us everything twice. So that is a loser on game number 1. Bonus game number 2. So there's 40, there's 100, there's 50, there's 500, $20, and $40. So that is a dud on game number 2. All right, game number 3. We have $500, $20, $200, $500, and $40 twice. So that's another dud. But we made our money back, and that's all that matters. But let's see if we can get more. There's 20. There's 500. There's 200. There's another 20. There's 500. And there is 200. So 2 of each one, another dud. So it's probably just a break even. But that's okay. There's 500. There's 50. There's 100. There's 100. 50 and 40. So yep, looks like this is just a straight up winner of 20 bucks. That's okay, because that's better than nothing. So as you can see by our lottery ticket, we ended up getting our money back at $20, which is the one right here. And that is quite all right, because next time we can go put in for another one, and we can do another video like this. And if you like this little gambling showcase doing scratch-off lottery tickets, let me know. Maybe I could do a vlog where I pick out a ticket and then scratch it off in the next one. Let me know if you guys want to see more dumb content like this. I love doing lottery scratch-offs. And one thing I can definitely say is that these are great time killers. They only take about 10 minutes to do. And if there's a specific lottery ticket you want me to do, let me know. Maybe I'll pick it up for you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!